Hey, what's going on, guys? I have some exciting news. So, the last 3 weeks or so, I have been working pretty much exclusively on setting up a Patreon for you guys. And what this Patreon is going to allow you to do is there's different tiers that I'm going to go into here in a minute. But basically, it's going to give you access to my complete digital library of everything you've seen me make on YouTube. Some of you guys I know have followed me over from Instagram, so all the stuff you've seen me make on Instagram for the past 5 years, and then also what's to come, because this is just the start of the Patreon. But let's go over to the tier list and I can explain each one, let you guys know what you're getting when you subscribe to the different tiers. So the Patreon is going to have 3 different tiers to pick from, and we're going to start off with the novice tier coming in at $3 a month. And this one's really just to show your appreciation for the channel. You're going to get Patreon only updates exclusively on Patreon, Patreon only Discord titles. So when you join, you'll be given a Discord link and you'll be under the novice category. And you're also going to get Patreon shoutouts. So somewhere in the video, I'm going to have a section dedicated to all of my Patreon members where I just give you guys credit for really showing me support, because I couldn't do it without you guys. So the next tier is the hobbyist tier, and this one's a little bit of a step up. It is $12 a month, and this is perfect for people who are maybe just kind of getting their feet wet into 3D printing, or somebody who, quite frankly, just a hobbyist. You know, you're not looking to sell files or do anything of that. It is purely just a hobby for you, and you get everything that the previous tier gets, but you also get access to the full library. So I know a lot of people in this middle tier, when they're doing 3D files, you usually get about 3 or 4 a month, but you don't get the full library. I kind of want to just bypass all of that. I don't want to be worrying about uploading 3 new files for you guys every month and like organizing it. I'd rather just focus on making new stuff for you guys every month and giving you the full library. So this one is really cool. You will need a Gmail account because the library is on Gmail, so that is important, and you will need to send me your Gmail so I can add you to the folder that will allow you to access all of the files. And finally, we have the Magic Maker tier list, and this one's the most expensive one at $20 a month. And some of you may be like, well, man, that's more than most subscriptions I have. You know, Netflix or Hulu or anything like that doesn't cost that. And my reasoning behind charging this is because when you look at any of the props or logos or statues that I have on my library, if you sell one of those, most of them are at a $20 or higher limit. Now, I've sold a lot of these on my Etsy, a lot of these on my website, and you only have to sell one to make back your money on spending on the Patreon. So I think it's an even trade when it comes to that. But you'll get everything that the hobbyist and novice get, but you'll also get permission to, again, sell the files. You'll also get an exclusive Discord category only for Magic Makers, where I will be a little bit more hands-on with you guys, helping you set up a business or kind of guiding you through maybe what files you want to prioritize making over other files. Basically just giving you all the knowledge that I've accumulated by doing conventions and making my own website and having an Etsy and doing all that stuff. You guys will get that knowledge exclusively through a Discord category. So these are the 3 tiers. Each one I think gives a decent amount of value. I would love to hear your guys' feedback on this. I'm sure that the Patreon will go through multiple iterations, but I'm really happy with how this is laid out thus far. And yeah, if you guys want, the Patreon link is in the description. You can go over there and check that out. You can also email me or message me if you have any questions about it before signing up. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.